Cali smoke the look, trying to get situated. Niggas is jealous, they want you eliminated. I got a killer hater. Niggas be watching and they try to emulate it. I have relapsed. Niggas are smoking and selling the pack. I know that's cap. Anything you niggas say in your rap. Yeah. Who ain't a man who telling me that? I had a plan before I could rap. Wait on my jam, but I can adapt in any climate. Just like the sun, you see me shining.
Hey.
Yeah. Know that I'm taking a risk, like investing in stock.
Hey, my God, what's good, baby?
Playing my part like little me. And BMF, cold world, it's either you or me. The light I don't see is yet. Listen to Rolls Royce. If you wanna stop, she want a real nigga. I ain't really leaving no choice. Opinions with no voice. We want the facts and the sexual niggas. Don't tell me that we don't act with you niggas. I got the strap for this casual nigga. Smoking out the G. Probably smoke the up. Bitch, I like to drink. And I like to smoke. Roll another J. How you work for yours, they feel some type of way. Kept it real and yet they still got shit to say. Oh, you know my dog, but still you gotta pay. Hey, smoking out the P. Probably smoke the up.
Go right there, y'all want to pull up. What's good? What's good? Feeling good right now, man. Feeling good. What's going on, man? It's your boy AC though. Turn my mic down a little bit. Achilles, what's good, baby? I see you. I see you. I see you in the building. You know what I mean? Got a couple people pulling up, you know. See if they pull up. Oh, man. Yo, I will say this, man. The devil is working, bro. Yes, the devil is working, but would not get the best of me. No. So my motherfucking car started overheating, right? I done probably put like $5,000 worth of repairs into this fucking car. So I got a 2012 BMW 3 Series. Probably the worst investment, probably car-wise, that I ever bought. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, the shit is beautiful. The outside, the inside, it has all the features, all that. But, bro, like, I'm telling you, just last year, I replaced water pump. I had an engine leak. I had to replace that. I had some other, like, tune-up issues. Like, that shit literally cost me, like, almost $4,000. And then the same shit, the problems that I was having, my car started overheating. Had the same shit happen to me yesterday, man. Literally, right after I dropped my son off, that shit started acting up. So I'm just like, man, thank God I'm down the street from my crib. You know what I'm saying? I was able to get the car, park the car safely. I'm just like, man, fuck this shit, man. I ain't gonna stress about it, bro. It's a car. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of paper, Ubering myself to work, but like I said, man, devil working, man. But he ain't gonna win, bro. He ain't gonna win, man. Shout out to family, man. Family definitely looked out. You know what I'm saying? They got me a whip, replacement car. You know what I'm saying? So I got to come up to Connecticut to pick that joint up. You know, I got to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with this BMW. Either I'm gonna trade it in, or I'm gonna have a mechanic come look at it, try to fix the shit. I don't know. I just hate fucking cars, bro. I do. I just hate cars. I hate that shit, bro. Like, for me, I'd rather just get a Tesla, man. Just give me a Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would. I would a fucking Tesla, man. Start my space at 20. Pull up, G. Pull up, man. You see the link right there, man. You know what I'm saying? More than welcome, man. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wanted to a lot of shit been going down, man, from the spaces. Shout out to Black Compass. You know what I'm saying? They had Murder Mook up there. Murder Mook was popping his shit. And I'm going to tell you this. Murder Mook has every right to pop his shit. Every right, man. We've been critical of Mook, saying Mook, you know what I'm saying, he don't step outside, or he's not making the proper adjustments. No, man. Like, he's doing the small rooms. He's going back to the big stages. Like, I can't really ask any more from Mook, bro. Like, he gave you 2 phenomenal performances back to back on the big stage. Some people say it's New York, so they bias, whatever case may be. Nah, I don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it like that. Now, I will say this. He do need to redeem himself, pardon me, on the road, because that Houston joint, him versus Reed, I was in the building. Terrible. Terrible fucking battle, bro. Like, that shit was so bad. Niggas was leaving, bro. Like, I literally, like, I saw Beasley standing in the back looking around, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, Beasley, this shit bad. He like, yeah, I know, man. Leaving? I said, yo, man, I've been here since 11 o'clock, bro. Like, this shit is bad. The whole, like, the shit was packed. This is the same card with, I think, Easy battle Chess, if I'm not mistaken. Or it was John versus Sue Surf. I can't remember one of them two, but I know Calico and Geechee Gotti ended up closing the night off. But man, I watched that shit in the restaurant. Man, I left, got my whip, went to a restaurant and watched the card. You know what I mean? Audio and shit. But yeah, man, I just, like, I was real critical of Murder Mook, but I do like the fact that he made the proper adjustments, man. Like, I thought he was gonna lose to Geechee. You know what I'm saying? I had money on Geechee. I thought Geechee was gonna go in there and just get busy. Nah, he beat Geechee. Now Twerk, I got Twerk winning the battle 2-1, but I'm if somebody say Mook won, I kind of look at you a little crazy, because I thought it was pretty convincingly clear. You know what I'm saying? Even though the third round from Twerk was a little weird with bringing out Briz and everything, but I do like Mook's performance and I do like his material. I just think New Jersey Twerk was just too much. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was levels in that particular battle, but I'm not mad, bro. When it's come to this whole Hitman holla, listen, Mook. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Hitman holla is somebody you do not want to play with. I know you feeling yourself. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I know you feeling yourself. I know you feel like you that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you could call the shots. Hitman got to come to New York. Small room. I already see the setup. I see you trying to line them up like how you did Tay-Rock. But it don't matter, bro. Bro, Hitman been battling in the small settings. He been doing it for like the past couple years. The only battles that were on a big stage was what? Cassidy, Easy to Block Captain, and he battled somebody on URL. He had the 2-on-2. I think that was big stage with John. But it's like the other battles that he had. Let's see. The other battles that let me see. The other battles he had, I know Bill Collector, but it was other joints before the Bill Collector. I know that. It was other battles before that. But I'm telling you, like, of course, the Ill Will joint. I was in the building for that. You know what I'm saying? I was in the building for that battle. But I could, even the Bags and Bodies, like he battled what's my man name from St. Louis? Damn. What's my man name? Got the high pitched voice. He battled him in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, catching straight wreck, bro. KD. He battled KD. You know what I'm saying? Battled Calico. I think that was big stage. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess you could say majority of his battles, yes, they have been on the big stage. So I'll take that back. I thought he had a couple more in a small setting, but no, like his last couple battles, all except Bill Collector. You know what I'm saying? Then you go on down to the 2-on-2 big stage, Cassidy, Calico, KD, small room, Easy to Block Captain, big stage, Ill Will, small room. So, but I do feel like if you look at just the consistency, the nigga's been battling in both settings, bro, and he's been showing up. I mean, granted, the Easy to Block Captain joint was like, okay, and the niggas kind of mad because that Cassidy battle was kind of close, but me personally, I had him 3-0. Like, come on, man. We're not doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Smoke Bill Collected. Bro, I had him clear. Like, gentlemen's, in my personal opinion, I felt Bill was fire, but Bill ain't beat no fucking Hitman, bro. Like, if anything, Hitman made Bill better. He made him better. And he made us take the nigga serious, because let's keep it real. Like, he was known as a jokester. You know what I'm saying? I got the burner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, before the Hitman Holla battle, yo, when I think of Bill Collector, bro, I think about that Shotgun Suge battle with I think that shit was SOBs, bro. The nigga should grab Bill Clinton. He said, stand up straight. You let another man tap your pockets. Yeah, and you look at Bill Clinton, man, like, why you let this nigga violate you on the stage? Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. The niggas got to a whole pushing match. Like, I remember that from Bill. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yo, Hitman holler. I don't give a fuck what room it is. Small room, big room. You're gonna have to have it in New York. Even if it's in New York, I feel like, bro, you're not fucking with Hitman. I do feel like it's gonna be a classic though. I don't feel you're gonna get smoked at this point with the level of writing and performances that I've seen from you, Mook. I don't feel like you're gonna get smoked, but I don't feel like you're gonna like Hitman gonna go in there and get smoked neither. Unless the crowd is like 100% biased and they booing him or some shit and not let him get his material off. But you popping mad shit, bro. You talking about Hitman can't rap. Like, what? You clearly didn't see that freestyle he put out. You clearly didn't see that. There's no way. Like, he was bombing, bro. Then you go to all the things that he provides in the battle, the freestyles, the rebuttals, you know what I'm saying? The direct writing, the cadence, the performance, the energy, knowing how to work the stage, different flow pockets. Like, come on, bro. No. Don't do that, Murder Mook. And shout out to Cola, because I like how Cola he was refuting a lot of shit that Mook was saying, you know. And you know, Cola Midwest, you know, he gave Mook his props, but some of that shit, Mook, you was kind of out of pocket, bro. You was out of pocket, in my personal opinion. Like, I don't know what the fuck you thinking that you just gonna go in there and just mop the floor with somebody of a caliber of Hitman. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, Hitman is Mount Rushmore status, bro. I don't care what none of you niggas say. This man in any era, bro, he's going to dominate. He's dominated and still dominating. One of the very few that could drop a battle on YouTube and do 1 million views in less than 30 days. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens with that particular battle right there. Me personally, I don't see that battle happening on URL. That's just too much. That's way too much money. Mook in this joint talking. Yo, Mook said URL paid him $75,000 for Hollow the Don battle, just for the battle not to go down, and he didn't have to return the deposit. And the deposit didn't go towards a future endeavor. No, they just gave him $75K. Like, that's crazy, bro. URL getting a bag like that. Then he talked. Hold up. What's up with Math Hoffa, bro? What's up with you, Math Hoffa? Math Hoffa, I see you doing a lot of coverage and battle rap all of a sudden. You got a lot of battlers up there. You get into it with Serious Jones. I see you going live a lot on your YouTube talking about battle rap current topics. You speaking on Murder Mook, how much money he gets, talking about his deposit or his pay per battle was like the annual salary of a Target employee. I'm like, what? Like, where did this come from, bro? Like, don't you have a podcast? One of the number one urban podcasts? What's going on? Is the podcast slowing down? You running out of guests? Are the numbers going down? Like, what's going on, bro? Like, because if my memory serves me correct, you was kind of like downplaying battle rap. Like, you kind of gave battle rap the middle finger. And two, I saw that interview you had with Tay Rock and I think it was Tay Rock and Chess, and I think Debo was there. And they asked you, would you come back to battle rap? And you was like, pretty much, nah, I ain't going back there, man. Them niggas gonna be talking about that whole scandal and all this and that. I ain't trying to do. You sound like you're scared, my nigga. Scared of an angle? The whole Kiki smoothie shit. Come on, if you follow, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got dragged for that. And then I guess come to find out the girl wasn't telling the truth, but the stigma was already put on Math. Then you had Charleston White jump out there and he started trolling Math and making shit even worse. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. But, bro, like, why are you speaking on what Murder Mook? Why are you speaking on what somebody get paid, period? So I don't know if that you fishing for a battle. You said you ain't battling because you don't want niggas to bring up the whole you being accused of rape and all that. You got daughters, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that rumor or that allegation per se, false allegation, was put behind you. You know what I'm saying? People in the battle rap community know what was true and what went down. But when you got like shit, you got entertainment field and you got the other side of media, you don't want that scandal coming back up, bro. I'm telling you. So you might want to just stay out of battle rap. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I just thought that was kind of weird, in my personal opinion. I thought that was kind of weird. But shout out to the man. You know what I'm saying? But what else we got? I touched on Rum Nitty and URL Loaded Lux. I got a blog dropping about that, but yeah, something's going on, bro. I don't know. Something's going on with Rum Nitty and URL. He put up that tweet basically saying, I'm loyal, but I'm not dumb. I don't know who he's talking to. I don't know what that's a clear indication of. But yeah, man, like he's I don't know, man. He looks a little he sounds disgruntled. He sounds upset, or it sounds like there's maybe been a miscommunication. Maybe something was promised and it didn't follow through, you know, and who knows? Maybe something with Lux. Who knows, bro? Who fucking knows? But all I do know is Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty is not something that we were excited for. Like there was no buildup. It was just like, all right, Lux. And first it was supposed to be Lux and Hitman. And then somehow that got, I don't know, that got derailed to Rum Nitty versus Loaded Lux. So I don't know. I that's not something I'm really looking for, to be honest with you. I mean, give it some time. Maybe in the summertime it might make sense, but we just in the beginning of the year. Like, why would you throw such a magnitude of that battle and just say it's locked in, like with no backstory or nothing like that? Like, I don't. Their names alone is not gonna sell. That type of matchup, it's not gonna sell just off the names alone. Just my personal opinion. I don't think that's enough. And you could tell when they got on stage and the crowd wasn't even reacting when Smack announced it. So I don't know, man, but I'm not mad at Easy the Block Captain versus Nitty. I'm not mad at Nitty versus Verb. I don't know if Nitty battled Calico. Did he battle Calico? I like Rum Nitty and Calico if that battle never went down. Rum Nitty versus Arsenal. I like that battle. So there's a couple battles out there. You know what I'm saying? I think that he could definitely do as far as big names, but they got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? They got to line up properly. So I don't know, man, but something's definitely going on with that. I'm pretty sure hopefully he'll do an interview speaking on it and we'll get some type of understanding of what the fuck is going on with URL. What else you got? You got Verb in the spaces speaking the knowledge to God through Beasley. Beasley's texting knowledge saying, yo, as Verb, I ain't gonna hold you, Verb, you gotta stop this whole yes, you're Mount Rushmore, yes, you're a legend, yes, my nigga. You got all those accolades, yes. Right now, you not that guy, bro. I thought you were. With the way you sold the A-War battle and the performance that you put on both of y'all, that battle was a classic, bro. And for that shit to like the views, it should be that's a 1 million view battle, and it's not. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy. Like, what is that battle at right now? Let me see. What is that battle at? Like, that don't make no sense, bro. How the hell is A-War versus Verb not at 1 million views, bro? That don't make no sense. 3 months, the battle's not even at 500K. It's only at 440. And then the Mickey Facts battle, that didn't even crack 100K. It's only at 80K in 2 weeks. Like, bro, your numbers don't reflect the shit you popping. And Beasley was like, how does it feel to go from a battler to a podcaster? I was like, ouch. Ouch. Damn. Like, that's crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And it's crazy too, right? Look at this, right? I just so happened to pull up A-Verb and A-Ward, right? So their battle is at 440K in three months, right? A-Ward versus Vixen. Battle happened last year, right? Like, I think it was like February or something like that. 9 months ago. 411K. 9 months. So in 9 months, A Ward and Vixen. I would say A Ward is a bigger name than Vixen. Did 400K. But you mean to tell me a Mount Rushmore, a legend, like an A-Verb with A Ward, can only do 440K in 3 months? I don't know, man. By the 9th month, this better be at $1 million, bro. This shit better be at $1 billion. That's all I'm saying, bro. Them numbers don't add up, bro. They just don't. In my personal opinion, them choices don't add up. I'm telling you, bro. About to start up with 5. It's all good, my nigga. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork make the dream work, baby. You know what I'm saying? I might pull up over there. I ain't gonna be on here too long. You know what I mean? You gotta feed this algorithm with the live content. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I've been reading the shit with just YouTube and you know, knowing the algorithm. Live streaming is definitely something that you want to put your channel in the algorithm with. So definitely want to do that. But shit, Verb, bro. I don't know. The nigga said he's retiring or he's out the door. But now I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see Verb versus Nitty, bro. Small room. Put it in that blue room. Or don't blue room, do it like a different title. You know what I'm saying? I would love that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would. But that shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild. But what else you got? You got Briz Rothstein. Briz Rothstein crashing out in the spaces, in Verb spaces, with Calico. Like, bruh, this shit is crazy. Hold up. Let me plug my laptop charger. Bruh, this nigga's crashing out on the spaces, bro. Threatening niggas, talking about he gonna do something to. He said he was gonna do something to T-Rex and Mook when he saw him at the Wawa. Like, bro, like, I'm just tired of this nigga Briz, bro. Like, if you're not rapping, bro, just fall back, my nigga. Like, why are you just keep inserting yourself and shit? He felt he needed to clear something up that Calico said in the spaces, and then that shit just totally went left, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas talking about, oh, but you saw me, you shook my hand. Oh, I ain't shook your hand. You shook my hand, bro. Like, just petty dumb shit, bro. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? He said, bro, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna make your page pop. You got a really good play. Oh, my nigga, I salute. Yo, I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was watching Battle Rap Fanatic. Yo, shout out to Battle Rap Fanatic. He got a dope, check it out, yo. He got a dope ass blog. Just talking about being a blogger in media, his come up, the strategies and things that he went through. He dropped a lot of jewels in there that I'm going to apply to my channel that I think will help me elevate. But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, it's a process. It's a process. You're not gonna see instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? With the content. Some shit is going to hit, some shit is not. So me, I'm just learning the right times to post, the type of content, working on, you know what I'm saying, my production, the audio. It's a lot of things, but most importantly, I gotta stay consistent. So the more I'm consistent, the more niggas see my face, spaces, other channels, podcasts, they'll get in tune, man. But support like that from you, definitely, man, is always appreciated, bro. Because a nigga need it, man. Teamwork make the dream work. I can't do it on my own. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You won't believe the DMs. But what, man? Give me exclusive, man. Give the people an exclusive, man. What did you get in your DMs, man, that we can put up here, man? Come on, man. Let's go viral, my nigga. What did you get in the DMs, bro? Pause. Yo, y'all ain't following my man Achilles, man. Follow him on Twitter, man. His page be lit. Like, that nigga be getting all the exclusives. Like, if something happens, he gonna clip it and put it on his channel. I mean, on his Twitter feed first. Like, a lot of shit I be seeing on his channel first. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll go and I'll see it on other platforms and things of that nature. I don't know. They probably rip it from his page and then post it on theirs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I guess you get it how you live, but I know who to go to get the source first. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man, Brez gotta just chill the fuck out, bro. Like Brez, you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much, man. Like you're not gonna battle Mook. I mean, if you want to fight these niggas, I don't. I'm listen. I'm not. I have nothing against, two men putting on the gloves or not just scrapping. You know what I mean? One on one, getting through their differences and then going on about their life. All this secretly hating a nigga and waiting for the opportunity to snake a nigga and do him dirty. That shit is corny to me. It's corny. If I understand his stance, he went through a lot with that whole situation. He lost one of his closest homies. And I know that shit can, excuse me, I know that thing can be very detrimental to your mental health. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Britt seem a little off, bro. He do. He seem a little off. And I don't know if that's somebody you really want to like engage with because the way he talk like he ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he has a family or thing of that nature, but I kind of wish he had like a mentor or somebody that could just kind of pull him to the side, like, yo, bro, you gotta chill the fuck out, bro. You gotta get your head right. You gotta get your mind right. You're a talented battler. You got a lot of things going on for yourself. Don't crash out on here, bro. Like, it ain't worth it, bro. It's just not. It ain't worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he still has time to kind of shape this image. Because right now he has a bad image. He ain't battling like 4 or 5 years. And he's just known for being the rag doll or the butt of the joke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to change that perception. You're not helping changing it by going back and forth with niggas on Twitter and Spaces and Instagram comments. So I mean, if you're not gonna fuck with niggas, just let it be that, and just go battle at your own leisure, at your own time. Or if you're not gonna battle, just gracefully just stay out of the culture, bro. I mean, you can. I ain't gonna say stay out of the culture, but I mean, you can give your opinion. But my thing is like all this going back and forth. Like, if you ain't trying to sell a battle, it's like, what are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? What is the point? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this shit is just wild, bro. Wild corny, in my personal opinion. But I definitely want to touch on this Meek Mill and Dean shit, bro. I wanted to touch on that because I saw Dean's live. Dean had a couple lives, so a lot of people don't. If you don't know who Dean is, so Dean was an individual, pretty much probably road manager or he was like an assistant to Meek Mill, one of the homies. Um, he's one of the guys that was infamously dating Karen Civil at the time. You know what I'm saying? And fumbled that bag crazy. But he's on live basically telling Meek to like clear his name. I guess behind the scenes some things transpired where allegedly he stole some money or he broke into Meek's house or something of that nature. And now he's trying to move on and he's trying to do other business endeavors. A lot of people are not fucking with him because he got this stigma of like, yo, you robbed Meek. And he's like begging Meek to clear his name, and Meek is just laughing at him. It's like, bro, that's not the right way to go about it. Then you threatening the man. I don't know, man. It's just crazy, man. When I look at this shit, bro, like a lot of the niggas that I saw with Meek, they're not there. I don't see Top Bar there. I don't see P-Mon there. I think O'Malley's still around, but I don't see O'Malley in the front no more. So I don't even know if he's still around. Like, it's a lot of guys, man, that was around with Meek in the very beginning that's not there no more, bro. Like, I look at his circle, it's a lot of new faces, bro. It's a couple faces that's still there, but I don't know, man. That speaks a lot. My personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's had a lot of like fallouts with old people that he grew up with that was in his crew. So I don't know, man. Then you got the dude telling stories. He dry snitching on Meek. Said Meek put his hands on Nicki. Then you talking about 21 Savage and you have a car. And I don't know, bro. Shit is crazy. This shit's crazy, bro. Shit's crazy, man. I don't know, man. That shit is crazy. Okay. Who that? We got Lori in the building. Okay. Let me see. All right, let me see. Add you up in here. Okay, let me see. Okay. Can you
Hola,
hear me?
hola.
Let me see.
Can you hear
Say
me?
something. Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. It's like a wild echo. Hold on.
It might be
Let me
where I'm
see
at.
if I could do this. Um, okay. How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You get me?
Hmm.
I don't know why I got a wild echo on my drink over here. I don't know why.
Let me
Let me
change
see.
locations. Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't know why I got this wild echo.
It's just a distraction.
Yeah, like I brought people up as far as like on YouTube, but the stream yard is different. So let me turn this down. All right, say something now. Let me see if I can hear you.
You're
All right, I can hear you. It's a little echo, but what's good? What's going on with you?
nothing much. Trying to do some self care and groom myself and, you know, stay above water outside. It's been raining all day.
I know that's right. I
Hmm.
know that's right. You still doing the decor?
I actually, it's funny you asked that because I just redecorated my house today.
Word.
I've been in here redecorating. I set up, oh my gosh, it's been so dope because, like I do my own art and I set up my second bedroom as just like a creative space today. And I got my candles and stuff going and I got like my incense burning. So
Okay.
I'm just like taking like a breather, just had my feet kicked up and playing on the internet for a second. And I'm about to take me a nice shower and, decompress because the water always does it for me. I'm a summer baby. I'm a June baby. So the water does it for me, So I get in the water, decompress, get all clean, and then I'm just going into my creative space tonight.
Beautiful, beautiful. Them rainy days definitely is like a relaxation, like a cleanse type of moment. We don't get those too often. Shit, I thought we was gonna get snow, a damn tornado. They was talking 50, 60 miles per hour winds up here.
Really? It's crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't been like out of town in a minute, but I just know where I'm at right now. You can't even watch the Weather Channel. You literally just got to go outside and
Damn.
stick your foot out the door and be like, okay, this is what it is right now. Because in an hour, it might be something completely different. It's just crazy.
Damn. That's wild. That's wild. But that's what's up though. So do you
So, how long have you had your podcast? I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, you good, you good. You said how long I've been doing the podcast?
Yeah.
I probably started the podcast in September.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hmm.
that's good. So you coming in the new year strong. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I
Coming in the
love
new year
that.
strong, being consistent,
I'm like one of
So
the latest people on the whole podcast thing. It's like I kept seeing all these different like podcasts. Like Revolt had the podcast going, then it was like Carisha Please, then it was like all these
hmm
different podcasts. And I was like, this is almost like a new form of a document, like a documentary, like except you're getting verbatim from certain individuals, like what they choose to share, like what aspects or what they want to let out and let the world see. And as far as musicians, what singer really surpassed my expectation when I watched her Drink Champs. It was Alicia Keys. It's
Alicia
like,
Keys.
yes,
She went up on there
so
a couple times, right?
I don't know, but all I can say is Alicia, you just hear stuff about people so much in the media, but it's like I grew up listening to her, you know what I mean? Just like
Mm.
so many of us did. So it's like, okay, whatever, whatever. I didn't really get into her whole spill with the whole media. I just know the media likes to do people in, a certain, and it's
Facts.
just like you don't be passive so much on what everybody got to say because it's like, girl, I still listen to her first album on repeat, so I'm like,
Classic.
okay,
That joint a
so
classic. That joint a classic.
it's a classic. Oh my gosh, especially Butterflies, and oh my god, I just love that song. So, but with Alicia Keys, what I was able to gain an understanding of, um, first of all, I loved her whole journey with her just unmasking herself industry wise. She like, I'm gonna do no makeup. She just walk around very, very confident. But it was her poise. It was her when I saw her in Drink Champs, she was so sure of herself and who she actually was. And that was very encouraging actually,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like for her to go
Never
through a
seen her in that
smear.
type of element before. So laid back. Did she even hit
Yeah,
a
she
blunt
was
on there? I think she was even
chilling.
smoking on there, right?
She was smoking a few blunts, what I mean? She was
Yeah,
chilling
like I
though,
never
what I
seen her in
mean?
that type of element.
But for me, like as a woman, especially as a single woman, just to see her resilience and her being so comfortable being herself,
Being
regardless
herself.
of any smear campaign or whatever sin she may have committed in other people's eyes. She was looking like she was on that junk like, baby, nail me to the cross. I'm sitting here. Come on. Like, let me take a shot to that. Like, let me,
Right?
like she was so poised with it. And it was just like, Alicia. Like, it was just really nice to see, but I've been trying to tap into more podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
so I can just be more socially aware because I be kind of cocooning off. Like, I be like going into this little secluded igloo by myself. And then I'll try to catch up on what the world got going on like later when I choose to come out. And I'm trying a different approach for the new year. I haven't wrote down any resolutions, but that's a new resolution for me. So I'm definitely going to be tuned in to your podcast, like moving forward. Like I'm like thoroughly
Appreciate
looking
it.
forward to like just kind of just tapping in and just staying current on the current events and not letting
Mm-hmm.
time pass me by where I'm just stuck in this space of feeling so isolated and secluded from the world, but actually understanding what my lane is and
Mm-hmm.
being comfortable in that and allowing that to nurture itself instead of me being afraid of my gifts because I scare myself a lot, and I cry to God about it a lot, and I know that can be super gut wrenching for those that love me. My grandmother, she's 83 years old. I can't call her and vent no more because
God
I ain't
bless
trying to give my old lady a heart attack. You know what I'm saying?
her.
You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm a big girl now, so it's like, okay, how can I figure out how to manage? So it's just really heavy on the self care for
Self
me.
care.
That's
Nah,
actually,
absolutely. You
yeah,
have
it's
to. You
like
got to make time for that. That's one
it's
thing.
my only
Last year, I
priority.
made that. I made that a promise to myself. Because when
Really.
you, man, when you got so many responsibilities, like me, single father, what I'm saying? I got another household that I got to make sure that's taken care of, because that's where my son is at half of the time when he's not with me. Then you got your everyday responsibilities. Then you got life, and as
Mm-hmm.
hard as it is, the shit that black men and black women as well, like just us as minorities that we got to go through just in the real world, the shit can just be, it can be a lot. So you
Yeah.
have to make time for that self-care. Whether it be, I'm telling you, sometimes I would literally take the train and go to Virginia Beach just for like 2 days or maybe like overnight. You know what I'm saying? Get a hotel, go get something to eat, maybe go to cigar lounge and take the train right back to Maryland.
Really.
You know what I mean?
You
So
know
something
what's
as simple
crazy?
like that. You
I
know what I mean? You
gotta
taking
I,
like
I
a
gotta
weekend.
cut you off right quick because you considered yourself a black minority. You need to know that in 2024, you're not a minority. You
You're
have to
right. You're right. You're right.
understand the shift in time frame. You're actually the majority, and it's actually not based on the color of your skin. So if you want to break down minority, that actually really kind of stems from a social class,
Mm.
and that can be looked at as a construct. So it really is just dependent on, and I'm not trying to go all deep, but it's perspective at the end of the day. You know, if you tell yourself or if you tell your son, which is the future son, you are the minority. You know, this is what has happened lineage wise, and this is what you have to wake up and face every day. That can actually do a adverse reaction to a child and put a child in protective mode where a
You're right. You're
child
right.
can become fearful
Hmm.
based on what the condition is presented to them as. So if you talk to your child like, son, you can grow up and become the president, you know, son, you can, you know, when you haven't, you know, men have their talks, you know, it seems like the boys, even like my little nephew, when he has his talks with like his dad or like other men, oh, he don't let me in on that tea. Nah, that's just like
Hmm.
grade A, held to the highest standard. But everything else, oh, he giving me all the tea. My niece don't tell me nothing. My nephew, he gives me all the tea. I be like, my niece, she comes and tells me in different ways. She tries to tell me in like little creative ways, but she's a lot like me when it comes to being proactive. So she be ready to step. Like she's a stepper. Like she like, look, what happened? Okay, I want to play Roblox. Okay. What happened? I want to, you know, she's more so like more progressive as far as her thinking, as far as like solution based, where my nephew, he's more inquisitive, he has all the questions, he wants to be understood and heard. My nieces just sit back like, yeah, you're stupid. You know, you know, she's focused on the solutions, you know what I mean? So it's a type A and type B personality, but just when you are speaking to children and when you're talking to them, don't
Absolutely.
ever condition anyone, even yourselves. And it's kind of hard because we are reconditioning as a whole, you know. Um, Even on the adverse side, just think in 2024, pretty much. I'm gonna use an example. I don't want no feathers ruffled. This is real life. We all understand history and real life. So let's just say I go to the store and run into an old white man. I don't know what that old white man did in his life. I don't know what he did. I just know that he's an old white man standing in front of me. Looks, you know, don't look like he no doesn't pose a threat or anything to me because we have a common interest in buying groceries. We're in the store together, right? But suppose that person had a horrible past and then they have children. Listen, hear me out. And then they have children who hate their freaking guts for however they were conditioned because it doesn't coincide with the reality of today.
Mm.
So you have rebel children, don't want to listen to the parents because it's like, you know, my dad is a piece of ish, you know, like what,
Mm.
like, and then it's just like, okay, but we've been so conditioned to stigmatize everything as a race. You're not looking at people as an individual. You can't just box, you can't throw people in a box. That's not how life works.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
nah. You definitely can't do that. Nah, I
yeah.
definitely do that. I
Yeah.
just
So
for
don't
me
throw yourself
personally,
in one,
I,
baby. Don't throw yourself in one.
no, you good. Nah, I'm just saying like I'm just very aware. You know what I'm saying? My 37
Yeah.
years on this earth. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot, seen a lot. I'm just very aware, and me being a first time father, very protective over over my baby. You know,
Oh
but
yeah.
he's very smart for his age, and
Hmm.
you
I
know
see you post him all the time. And
yeah,
I
that's my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's my
yeah.
heart. Like that's what drives me and keeps me on my square. You know what I'm saying? My
Hmm.
baby boy. So, but like yeah, absolutely, like I never would limit him at all. But I definitely want him to be aware.
Yeah.
Be aware of who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I never want him to like. feel like, our race is bigger than everyone else or anything like that. I just want to I want him to be educated on where he
Right.
comes from. You know what I'm saying? And the
Okay,
trials
so
and
I got a
tribulations that
question.
people
I got a
went through.
question. Where was he born? Was he
Hmm?
born was he born in Maryland?
Yeah, he born in Maryland.
Okay, so that's where he comes from.
Hmm.
All skin folk and kinfolk. You might be trying to tie your roots to somewhere in Africa where they enslaved you. You might be trying to tie. So that's the whole tricky part about history and lineage.
Hmm.
That's why it is something to really be studied. Because, and this is just my opinion, everybody has their own perspective. So I respect your perspective. I just want to challenge it. My cousin just told me this the other day. She's like, I'm going to challenge your perspective because I think you're stubborn. And I'm like, no, I'm like a little picker. Like I even pick my own brain and I just randomly Google stuff. And I randomly just I naturally was into history. I hated math and science. It just was not my thing. But history and English, I was like, this is it for me. Like I could do this with my eyes closed in grade school. And just understanding something like when I went to go reread the Bible as an adult, I was 30 years old. It was February, it was right after Kobe died, February of 2020, right before I moved back to my hometown. And I picked up that Bible with a different perspective. I said I'm gonna drop all connotations, all pre pre everything that has been told to me about this book, and I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna try to read it just like I was reading my interior decorating books and every other thing. Because if I'm gonna read something, I have to start from the beginning, and I have to try
Hmm.
to take it in. So, as challenging as that was for me, I had to really dumb it down to make it make sense. So I like watch Bible cartoons with my niece and nephew. And then we would have like Bible study afterwards. Like they would ask me questions. They was asking me stuff I didn't know the answers to. And I told them we had to explore that together. I'm not a whiz. I don't know everything. This is something that we have to find the answers to as we journey together through the book, you know. But I started reading it as a historical book because I have actually the oldest book that I have is a Bible my mom gave me in 2001 for Christmas. She gave all of me and my siblings the Bible and she wrote a personal message in it. And that's actually like the book that I've considered like, okay, I'm a responsible person. I'm going to keep up with something in life. I actually chose to keep up with that. So when I went to go reread it, my mind was blown. It was so much history, but the names do get you like, okay, this is like a never ending web of what is this? Because it's like you'll be in Genesis and it'll be like, okay, and it was Hagar and Hazar and Ezekiel and this and this and this, and then it'll be names you can't, Bartholomew and this, and you like, what? Okay, yeah, okay, guy, I'll holler back at you. I'm gonna read what I understand a little later, but I actually took that as a challenge and I got on Pinterest, I got on Google, and that's when I start understanding like different boxes of people. And, like I'll just use the Hebrew Israelite group. I'm not going to say anything negative about them. Um, you know, I have found that certain individuals choose to be cult like when it comes to their understanding and knowledge of things. And some of them are just really understanding and cool on the way that life works as far as our journey. However, when I came across certain information that they were talking about, they were actually breaking down lineage. And they helped me understand lineage. Like, tribes, right? So it got so deep to the point where I start recognizing blood types, even down to your DNA blood type is a breakdown of your lineage. So I've never had a child. I get my blood drawn because I've been to the hospital a million and one times, but I don't know my blood type. I've never asked. But like I know when pregnant women, they go to the doctor, they find out their blood type and X, Y, and Z. And it's probably super important because you have another human in your body. But I came across this information about Rh negative blood type, and I did a study on it. And it linked the Rh negative blood type was linked to the Queen of England and her lineage and their their whole like generation. And I was like, wow. Like my mind was blown because I'm like, if I could understand this information in 2024, where everybody is so diverse, where, you know, it's an open board policy, like you can go and live in different countries and other countries to come and live here, you know, it may make my walk a little bit more um it may make my walk a little bit more aware. You know, I'll just be more aware of my surroundings and who I may be dealing with, because you always have to be mindful of that. You know, you have to test the spirit of things. However, when you break down certain things, as far as the Bible and lineage, you have Jacob and you have Esau. Esau's blood type came from a Rh negative.
Mm.
And in the holy book, the Bible, it states that Esau despised his birthright and he sold his birthright to his brother Jacob. Jacob tricked him into doing it. However, Esau hated his brother. He hated life. He had what we would consider the serpent seed. That was that was him. You know, I'm not going to get into what he looked like. I don't care. I don't care what his hair, his eyes, his skin looked like. I understand what his blood, where the seed was planted in the mom womb, where that blood came from. I understand that component. So that lets you know what type of beings that you're dealing with on a different level, actually on a spiritual level. And it just gets really, really deep, you know. So
Sound like it's very deep. Sound like it's
it's
very
so
deep.
deep, and I don't want to talk you to death. We've been live
You
for
good.
well, I've been live with you probably 30 minutes, and I've been talking for like 26 minutes out of that. So I'm
Good.
not going to
Get your
do
shit
that.
off. Nah, you better get
Nah,
your
nah,
shit
I'm
off.
not gonna do that because I want to tap in with the world. I'm tired of like me thinking I have it figured out. Like I told you, I scare myself daily. I'm focused on self care. I'm trying to get myself together. Like I need a hug. Nobody will hug me. Everybody
Mm.
come and walk past me every day. You know, like I'm some psychoanalysis. And the last time somebody hugged me, like a hug, was April of 2023. I was having a nervous breakdown and I was in Food Lion by my house in Newport News. And this young white boy that worked at Food Lion was like, "Are you okay?" And he just stopped and gave me a big ass hug. And I cried. And
Mm.
I needed the fucking hug, bro. I needed the
Uh,
hug. Everybody be thinking it's shits and giggles. Everybody be thinking like, oh, this, oh, that. Oh, let's just wait for this like grand finale. It's like, no, baby, at any given moment, it might be over for me. It be like that. Like in real life, God do send people to the earth and then he'll take them when their purpose and journey is done. Whatever
fact.
whatever that mission may have been for them in their life, he will take them after that if it may be too much for them to bear. And I have cried out for 7 years. And I'm thankful for people along my journey. You know, I'm actually like flattered that people that maybe I make it look easy via pictures or whatever, personality or humor. I don't have a choice but to laugh. That's what you call the Lord. That's what you call like unspeakable joy after the storm type of thing. That's not me just laughing, hey, hey, oh, let me just do this and do that and ha ha ha. I got it all figured out. No, that's okay. I'm gonna wake up today. I know I'm gonna survive today because I'm making up my mind I'm gonna survive. I know I don't want to harm someone today. So let me just, you know, try my best at my best attempt not to be like everybody around me. Not to be on the BS that I feel that everybody around me is on. And that shit is hard.
Now it is. And sometimes you're gonna be by yourself, you know what I'm saying? But you know, while you stepping out there and having
Yeah, and
dialogues
yeah,
like this and meeting
and
people
by
and
yourself,
exchanging
you know,
information.
that's a literal or figurative thing because I can say these things, but I do feel a warm sense of comfort and in the support that God has blessed me with when I chose to
Beautiful.
accept it. So again, it's perspective, and I didn't want to cut you off. I just wanted to say that because I do want to share gratitude in the same sense of I'm sharing transparency too. It might sound like a what do they call it? A contradiction, a double entendre thing, but I don't. You know, I don't look at it like that. You know, it's just like I want. I want what everybody else wants. You know, everybody wants. You know, that thing, and you know that's why I'm in this predicament. That's why I'm in the, you know, everybody wants that thing, you know, so I can't be so selfish to think my thing is just anywhere above anyone else's. Everybody has had to survive something, you know. So I am super grateful and humble.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. You know, I'm grateful and I'm thankful that, you know what I'm saying, you pulled up, you know what I mean, to express that, you know. I think it's definitely needed. I'm pretty sure people gonna hear this and get a sense of inspiration, you know. I know I definitely did from what you said, you know. You definitely gotta pull up, you know. I'm definitely gonna be doing a couple more lives, you know, so
Yeah,
you
and
definitely
next
gotta
time you
pull
hop
up.
on the train or bus and come to anywhere like in the 757, you know,
Hmm.
shoot me a DM and you know, maybe we can do something live at the beach. You know, a beach is a beautiful
That's
scenery.
fire.
I
Listen,
literally
love the
go to the
beach.
beach with my
Put me on the
dog.
beach with like an umbrella in my drink. I'm ready. You know, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready too. I have me a little shot of pink Moscato.
Okay.
I've
Okay.
been cheating a little bit, but but
Yeah,
yeah,
let's make it happen. Let's make it
yeah.
happen. 2024,
Anytime.
definitely, definitely will make it happen. Well, I appreciate you, you know, for pulling up, and I definitely will tap in with you, and I will hold you up to that offer.
Absolutely. And I just want to shout you out right quick. First of all, didn't know you from a can of paint, was selling candles on some humbug just to keep my mind occupied because I was in school and working full time and wasn't getting no orders, no support. And a friend of a friend like just sent you my way like and it was
I
so
seen it,
dope of
man. I
you.
get I get compliments every time somebody come to my house. They want to know who did it, where'd you get this from. I give them the information.
I
You know.
really appreciate that. You know, to somebody that's just on the grind and coming up, like those
Hmm.
little measures of support, and it's huge. It's nothing little about it, and I thank you for that. Actually, when I get myself together, you is getting a coupon, okay?
All
For
love. I
sure.
appreciate you. All right.
Thank you. I hope you have a great evening.
All right. You too, though.
All right.
Right. All right, y'all. That's my time. I got some more work to do, but hope y'all enjoy. You know, like I said, I'm gonna be a lot more consistent as far as going doing the lives. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 lives a week, at least two. You know, schedule is getting really crazy, but I'm gonna try to squeeze in either here in the studio and maybe I'll do one on site. If I'm like, you know, out somewhere, I might do a live like that. You know, but I appreciate everybody for checking in. Salute to everybody that texted me. Salute to everybody that DM'd and all that. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all to the fullest. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.